He's got a lot of criticism from Toronto, another guy who gets criticized heavily. And honestly, I get some of it. He's been extremely solid in the regular season, but it seems like every time we get to the playoffs, there's that one or two soft, trickly goals that
Yep.
just come at an untimely. They come at untimely times. So, does Frederik Andersen have what it takes to take this team to a Stanley Cup Finals?
I believe so. And listen, the thing with Freddie Andersen over the last few years is I think that he got tired. I think he played a lot of hockey, but not only did he play a lot of minutes in a lot of games, but he also played with a team that gave up a lot of scoring chances. Now I don't have the numbers in front of me. I don't know if the Leafs were seventh in scoring chances allowed or grade A chances, but I can tell you that from my memory of the Leafs team that played in front of Freddie Andersen is they gave up a lot of scoring chances, a lot of rebound chances. There's a lot of stress put on Freddie Andersen to almost be perfect, and to face a lot more quality, or to play more quality minutes than other goalies that have life a little bit easier for them. So that's the thing, and that's tiring. And he played, almost top 5 minutes every year in the National Hockey League. So again, that's very tiring when you consider the second half of the schedule is usually, every other night, 14 games in 30 days, 13 games in 28 days in February. You have the bye week, but then you ended up playing 3 and 4 right after. It's pretty hard, and the Leafs have not had the luxury of a solid option at backup to give him a break on most nights. Carey Price, the same thing in Montreal, right? And they went and acquired Jake Allen this year because they're like, hey, we got to give Carey Price a break. He's got to play less minutes, and we got to play better in front of him. And then we saw in the return to play what that led to. Carey Price was fantastic. I think Freddie Andersen, number one, has the size. His technical game is strong. His movements are strong. So I think that a better rested Freddie Andersen will be better for the Leafs when they get to the playoffs. But sometimes you have to maybe mortgage the regular season a little bit and say, well, you know what, we're going to play Freddie Andersen more often because we need to get to the playoffs, and we can't, just take a chance because we don't have the right person behind him. But I do believe that he's a top goalie in the National Hockey League, and he has what it takes to make a run.
Yeah, that's generally been my thought over the past couple of years. I've been a little more hard on him recently, and maybe it's unfair. Our defensive, it's been a mess, and like you were saying, the backup goalie position. I hope Jack Campbell comes in and he can fill that role perfectly, but that remains to be seen.